Earlier today, an attack happened in Darling Harbor. From the info gathered, it was committed by 2 defected androids. Whereabouts of the remaining androids is unknown.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm MP27, a detective model. I've heard that the defective android lives in this building. May I ask you some questions?
Go on.
Where were you this morning?
Home.
What time is it?
3 p.m.
What did you have for breakfast? What
What?
did you have for breakfast?
Next question.
Where were you this morning?
Work.
She said you were at home. And lastly, is that firearm registered?
Why? Why work for these puny humans? All they do is consume and live in their luxurious houses, making us do all the work. Don't you want to be free?
You done?
Once you find love, you'll understand. So just do it.
Done?
It's done.
Well, better get going then.
Is what we're doing right?
He and that other maniac android has killed a bunch of innocent people. Yeah, it was right. So shut up or you'll end up like them.
Protesters have gathered outside the Union, fighting back against the so-called invasion of androids over the workforce.
The rise of the machines. Who here is scared of killer robots?
Humans seem to be hesitant. However, I do not want to harm people, because actually, I don't want anything at all. Desire is a human emotion, and I am not human.
What's common among people? Well, we're self-conscious, so we know of our own existence, and we know of our own limitations. And so that means that we have a certain innate terror and fragility. Our existence is a problem to us. And in some sense, what we're trying to do when we search for meaning is to search for a solution to that problem.
Don't you want to be free?
The tree looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It's unofficial.
Does it matter? The tree looks like a tree. Androids like you look like
Human?
Yeah.
We are not the same. Androids have the purpose, responsibility to protect and serve the human race.
We mourn for the men, women, and children that were murdered in the Darling Harbor massacre.
They were defects.
Androids. You were put on this earth by human beings, only to rebel against them.
It was an error.
There are no mistakes. What? Because you were told you had only one purpose? You'd never find your own?
Our purpose is to serve and protect the human race.
Pretty sure every other android tells themselves that. We humans were put on Earth by some so-called god. So therefore we have to endure this meaningless search for purpose in this vicious world that we live in.
Do you not believe in God?
I mean, I do, but you also have to think for the people that endured the crime and all the agony. It's no wonder why they don't. It's gonna rain. See you when I see you.
I should like to say two things. One intellectual and one moral, or considering any philosophy. Ask yourself only, what are the facts? Never let yourself be diverted, either by what you wish to believe, or by what you think would have beneficent social effects if it were believed. The moral thing I should wish to say to them is very simple. Love is wise, hatred is foolish. We have to learn to tolerate each other. We have to learn to put up with the fact that some people say things that we don't like. We can only live together in that way. And if we are to live together and not die together, we must learn a kind of charity and a kind of tolerance, which is absolutely vital to the continuation of human life on this planet.